Hello, Cottonwood family. I hope that you are enjoying the change of pace that the summer months always bring to us in the upper Midwest. As we head into a new school year, which also coincides with a new ministry year at Cottonwood, I have some exciting news and an update that I want to share with you. As you may have noticed over the last few years, we have sprinkled in a few guest speakers on Sundays. And a little over a year ago, we invited Sidney Fry to share a message at Cottonwood. Sidney's a young man who is doing a pastoral residency at Ignite Church in Moorhead, Minnesota. I was initially impressed after that first guest message that he shared because he followed that up with a request to meet up, which we did on FaceTime or Zoom, and he wanted to get my thoughts and impressions and feedback about that first sermon in June 2024. His humility and his desire to grow, his enthusiasm to become a better speaker and a potential pastor in the future caught my attention right away. In the months since then, we've spent a bit more time together, and I began to wonder if Sidney would consider coming to serve at Cottonwood and if God might want to send Sidney to us. As this would be outside of the box of the way we have historically raised up leaders and pastors in the church, I sought counsel and began to seriously pray and start some discussions to explore this with Sidney and with our leadership team, Tom, Seth, and Taylor, and several other wise counselors. While there's plenty to share about what has transpired and what that process looked like and what we learned along the way, which was quite a bit over the past 6 months in our serious prayers and discussions, the exciting news is that in July, we made a job offer to Sidney to join us as a commissioned minister to oversee our outreach groups and several other areas of ministry. After prayer and consideration, Sidney has felt led and called and agreed to join us starting in January 2026 in that role. And I couldn't be more excited to team up with Sidney and have him join us here at Cottonwood. I'm so excited to see how God might use him here at Cottonwood to help us make disciples and help people find and follow Jesus. We plan to share more about this in the coming weeks and months, and we'll plan a time as well to formally introduce Sidney and his family to Cottonwood in his future role. In the meantime, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or to Pastor Tom or Taylor Miesel or Seth Dorman if you'd like to hear more or to ask questions. We are celebrating this as an answer to prayer, as it has been several years, actually 7, since we've had more than one person working in full-time ministry, since Pastor Bob retired in 2018. Please continue to celebrate and especially to pray with us that God would shine his face on us as we prepare for Sidney and his family's arrival.